Everybody, it's movie time. Hey guys, thanks for tuning back in to my YouTube channel. I am so proud of myself in this channel and how consistent I have been. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening, commenting, and subscribing, and telling your friends and your family about it, because I really have high hopes for this channel. So it's movie time, and I'm reviewing One Night in Miami. Yes, I watched it yesterday, and I am thoroughly impressed with the whole movie. I'm impressed with the writer, Kemp Powers. It was a play also, and so they switched it on over to a screenplay because Amazon is doing, the new thing with their whole, which I do like Amazon, clap for them with how they're turning their branding and extending their branding. So I like how they now have movies and shows and all that stuff. So kudos to Amazon. So Kemp Powers, I think, did an excellent job. I give this movie a 3 lips. That means go watch it, come back, come talk to me about it. It is a very good story. I read some reviews on and some articles. Really, I read articles on the movie after I watched it, and so because I kept saying, did this really happen? Well, the night did happen. They were all together at a motel, but they don't know exactly what conversation took place behind the closed doors. So it's a real fictional story. So they were all 4 together, but the account on what they talked about and what they went through is all fictional, and it's all made up. But I think that they really did a good job with zoning in on what the conversations could have been, because in reality, the next day Muhammad Ali did change over from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali. So they integrated that. Well, maybe they had a conversation and they put that into the movie. So I thought that was really well written and integrated into the film and things like that. And kudos to Regina King. She is really coming out of her shell and doing more things with her name. I'm glad for her. She directed this very nicely. I had a friend, Carnisha, she's so funny. She was like, I'm glad she did a better job. She redeemed herself from Beale Street, which I thought Beale Street was really good too. I just see a lot of her stuff as monologue-ish, like we're all in one room, it's all one setting. There's not a lot of settings when she does movies, which I mean, it's fine. Denzel's flipping over to doing that too with Fences, and then with Ma Rainey, all of it's like one setting. It might have a few shots somewhere else, but really it's all in one room the whole time, or one building the whole time, which is cool. I thought she did a really good job directing that. So kudos to her, Regina King. You're doing your thing, girl. So this movie, I'm sorry, I keep looking out my window. It's dogs barking. I hope y'all don't hear them. But the movie stars, which I didn't know 2 of them, were Kingsley Ben-Adir, Eli Goree, Aldous Hodge, and Leslie Odom Jr. I know Aldous Hodge because he's been in stuff before, and I actually like him. He's a great actor. And Leslie Odom Jr., I know him from my daughter. She talks about Hamilton all the time, and he's one of her favorite from Hamilton. So they did an amazing job. What I didn't know was that all of them were close like this. Like, I didn't know Jim Brown was close to Muhammad Ali, and Jim Brown was close to Malcolm X. Like, what, y'all hanging out together? Like, that was kind of like, oh, that's good to know. That's really cool to learn that part of history, that they were friends. It's from a regular civilian looking at the famous people. Sometimes it's like, wow, they actually do have other lives and have friends outside, like they all collaborate, blah blah. Like, I knew a lot of people knew or connected with Muhammad Ali. Like, everybody tried to run in his circles with him and whatever, had relationships with him. But some people, you just don't never mix them with the same crowd. So Jim Brown and Malcolm X was like, what? Okay, but cool. I like the story. Sam Cooke, what? They all hanging out, they partners, what? So yeah, that was kind of new and fresh to watch. The film overall was really nice. They taped it, they filmed it in, I might say this wrong, don't talk about me, I think it's Thibodaux, Louisiana. Don't quote me, okay? Somewhere down Louisiana, that's where they filmed it. And I'm like, it do look like, you know, Louisiana when they pull up in the first scene, all those like gory trees hanging where Jim Brown pulled up. But I like the setting. I like the motel. I even liked how they had just, you know, the African American people just walking around, enjoying each other, just chilling at the motel. I liked all those little knick-knack scenery things. But I did like how they snuck in there, how Malcolm X's bodyguard, how he would catch him doing, you know, sneaky stuff, and he would see him talking to, I guess, the FBI guys or the cops or whatever, and like, and then it led up to, you know, his death and things like that. And it overlooked, you know, it overlooked certain parts of their lives that we know, that we've seen, which, and they tied it out to the movie. That was really, really fresh to watch too. So I really think this movie is really, really one for the culture. Oh, wrong hand. Really one for the culture. I think you will like it. I think kids can watch it, but you know, don't quote me on that either. I like it. It's a good movie to watch. It's a good movie to rewatch too, because sometimes we miss things. And it was long. It was what, an hour and 56 minutes or something. I guess they're longer now because you don't have all the previews and stuff, so you can really get a lot of the movie out now that we're watching everything from all of these streaming services. So that was a very good movie. I'm glad that I watched it. I watched it while I was at work too. So like, okay, but and I must say they keyed in on the characters look perfect. Muhammad Ali looked like Muhammad Ali, and he talked like him. Malcolm X, he looked like the other portrayals of Malcolm X. We've never seen Sam Cooke on the screen that I remember. So Leslie Odom did him good, and Jim Brown, you know, all this did good with Jim Brown. So I like how they made them, the characters actually look like, so you know who you looking at. And Leslie Odom, he sang the crap out of that song. It almost made me cry. Yeah, and I don't really cry about movies, but that one, that he really sang, and he can sing anyways. I mean, he was on Hamilton. So I'm going to do another review. I watched Sylvie's Love, so I'll be reviewing that one, so stay tuned. And thanks for watching. Comment below, let me know if you liked it, let me know how you felt about it, if it made you feel eerie or whatever. I didn't feel like beating nobody after I watched it. You know, sometimes you be like, I just want to kill, but no, I didn't feel that. So it was a good thing. I cracked myself up, okay? So that was really cool. It was really well planned. It was really well written, directed, and the actors did an amazing job. So kudos to all of them, and kudos to Amazon for premiering it. Thanks for checking me out. Look for my next video. Subscribe and hit the bell so you'll know, dang, Danielle done posted another video. Keep reading, keep writing, and keep living. Peace. Bye.